I'm Michelle. That's my ID. And these are my note cards. My name is Michelle Stevenson. I'm with Communication Skills 1 at MATC's South Campus. My instructor's name is Dr. Christian Mannion, and today I'm giving a speech on how to cook mushroom risotto. This is my audience member, Scott. Mushroom risotto is Northern Italy, Pavia region's ultimate comfort food. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you some of the ingredients. Basically, our boreal rice is a high starch rice which helps to absorb liquids and gives great flavor. You want to use olive oil, a good butter. I like to use unsalted sweet cream butter. You want to use a white wine that you like to drink. I'm using a Pinot Grigio today. Also a medium-sized onion, Romano cheese, Parmesan cheese. These are both milk cheeses, aged anywhere from 3 to 5 months. Garlic, rosemary, and parsley. So what we're going to do is, I've already begun the process, but just so that you see what I did, go ahead and cut down an onion. With the mushrooms, you don't want to run them under water. Just wipe them off with a damp cloth. And go ahead and slice those down. These are portobello mushrooms, and mushrooms have always been a great food for vegetarians. The outer layer is made of chitin, and that gives it its meaty texture. There is a video on the MATC website called Have You Heard About Mushrooms? Also, with the mushroom risotto, you can check out this book, 100 Great Risottos, and there's a recipe here on page 49. So also risotto can be a great source of simple carbohydrates. It's low in fat and can be very cost effective. A lot of people think that it's difficult to make, and it really isn't. All you want to do is just go ahead and get your mushrooms and onions sauteed, adding a little bit of olive oil and butter to the pan, and just go ahead and sweat those down. Okay, this is a food that will take no more than 30 minutes from start to finish with prep time. While sauteing the onions and mushrooms, you want to add your pepper and your salt. And with the health alternatives with risotto, as opposed to the pre-packaged, you can have less sodium and less preservatives. And with the book, 500 practically fat-free pasta recipes from the MATC library, there's also rice recipes in here, and it tells you the benefits of, rice and pasta that a lot of people have always thought were unhealthy. So at this stage, what we are going to do is go ahead and add our boreal rice. We're going to do 1.5 cups. And what we want to do is go ahead and toast off the risotto, okay? What that's going to do is it's going to begin to release the starch in the rice, and that is going to give it a nice flavor as well as help to absorb the liquids. So we will let that sit for a couple of minutes. And it's cost effective, it's a healthy alternative. Risotto has been in Italy since the 10th century. About 400 to 500 years later, they began rice farming. Now, due to its popularity, Britain is starting to cultivate rice. And also, when you think about the mushrooms, they are a great source of vitamins and minerals as well. So at this stage, we've got the risotto toasted. We're going to go ahead and add our wine. We'll add about a half a cup. And what you want to do is reduce the wine. So you want to make sure that you try to get out as much of the alcohol as you can. You will never take out all of the alcohol, but this is for flavor. So at this stage, we're going to let that reduce a little bit on the back burner here. We have our chicken stock warm. That'll be our next stage. And I really was hoping that he would go over there. So we're going to go ahead and start to cut up our rosemary so that we have this ready for the dish at the end here. Okay, and while we're at it, we'll just go ahead and cut up the parsley for the end of the dish. As well. So now we're going to go back over to the pot. And as you can see, the wine has reduced. And at this stage, we're going to start adding the chicken stock. One ladle at a time until it reduces. Okay. So then, one more. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and let that continue. I have a stock out here that I've been cooking. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and add another cup of chicken stock. And at this stage, we'll go ahead and add our Parmesan cheese. And our Romano. Now we'll go ahead and add our rosemary and parsley. And one more ladle of chicken stock. Okay, two. So at this stage, the risotto is ready for serving. So next time you think about the benefits of risotto, you can understand that there is a healthy option, it's cost effective, and it's a comforting food. So feel free to go ahead and try out the recipe with your family and friends, and bon appetit.